Hey there, it's Drew Neiser with another Tuesday tip. We had a small huddle today where we really focused in on 2023 budgeting, pipeline challenges, all sorts of good, meaty discussions on how are budgets put together and what are the challenges they're facing for 2023. So Melissa Sargeant of AlphaSense. Melissa, what's your tip for just putting together a plan for 2023 right now?
Most companies will often do both the operating plan and the marketing budgeting plan in parallel, which can be tricky if you don't know what number you're signing up for and then what you're going to need from a marketing headcount and programs perspective. So knowing that your company likely takes this approach, you're going to want to have multiple scenarios set out from a pipeline coverage as you're negotiating in parallel for your marketing budget so that you can confidently sign up for something that might be a stretch goal, but it's not totally out of reach for you.
Right. You can't just have this handed to you. There has to be something that it's based on last year's performance or last quarter's performance. So you avoid this impossible, well, marketing, just deliver 20X situation. Okay, great tip. Patrick Kehoe from Coalfire. Patrick, what is your tip for budget planning?
Yeah, I would just advise all to look very carefully at pipeline conversion, and with the market and the kind of questionable path moving forward in 2023, I think it's more critical than ever to really understand kind of by customer segment that you're pursuing, what can you expect in terms of conversion rates and timing, just so that you're kind of scenario planning a few different options that could happen based on the unpredictable future of the next year.
Well, and I want to ask Melissa, I want to circle back on that. As you're thinking about contingencies, and I know you mentioned that early, what about if the economy starts to slow down, how much flexibility can you build into your 2023 plan?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have sort of your A and B plan. I think that's something that we learned from COVID in terms of to really be paying attention to the signals in the market, so that if you do need to shift priorities, that you're able to do that as quickly as possible and get ahead of it for sure.
So I'm imagining that means avoiding any big commitments in Q1 or Q2 that you can't get out of, or for Q3 or Q4. Patrick, any other thoughts on building flexibility into the budget?
I think just as you said, don't make the long-term commitments, and yeah, I mean that's really it. Just having a contingency plan that you can fall back on if needed.
All right. So what do we get here? We got make sure as you're planning your budget in 2023 that you've actually aligned with sales and finance on reasonable, stretchy, but reasonable goals. 2, we've talked about building some flexibility into it based on understanding your pipeline conversion metrics. All right. If you're a B2B CMO that can share, care, and dare with the best of them, check out CMOHuddles.com. I'm Drew Neiser. That's your Tuesday tip. Peace out.